Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Evans. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Allen. Just a small gain.
Well, you fucking changed the whole depth chart. What?
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this balanced mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw. It's Allen. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He's going to hand this off. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Here's that defense shifting again. They'll feed the back again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They'll try to run for the first down. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Looking for some space. It's Wallace. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Oh, crap!
That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO,
How
but
the
it's
fuck
a
that ain't no
dangerous play
interception?
for the quarterback.
Hit me
You gotta
dead in the
make
fucking
right
chest.
decision on this play. It just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down marker. The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for a 2nd time. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. And the Knowles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long.
There you go.
This is intercepted.
There you go.
Away for the defense.
There you go.
After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, he was keeping him out of the end zone.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking for a gap. Smith breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tailback takes the handoff again. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. He'll hand it off. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Pitch to the back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. You can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
The Seminoles begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fling this one deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Florida State. This quarterback on fire today. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Retakes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They'll run it here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example where defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run play.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20, inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running backs received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
To throw, it's Jackson. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up this offense.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Same tailback, another carry. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the right here. After a fairly minimal pickup.
Fuck out of here.
You know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Two
The
dudes.
offense will now quickly spend
That's a
the timeout.
touchdown.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle.
That can't make
Offense
the
just
aggressive.
enough of a push to get any yards at all.
I like
The
that.
offense getting set. This is
That
not
can't
where you
make
want
you
to be
aggressive.
against this defense. 3rd and long. It's a good effort on the
Want me to
run,
be
but
aggressive,
the defense
aggressive,
stops
no,
it
he
just
Oh,
short
my
of the marker.
goodness.
4th down now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
All the time.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Wrong, you're right.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks clear. Ends
Whoa! What
no
you did?
stopping him. Takes
That's
it
my
all
fault,
away.
dude. Trying to get
Touchdown.
some-
Knowles.
trying to run.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
And you got
And
that.
the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Dropping back. It's Aller. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary.
Oh,
Steps up and makes an impact play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
PAT puts him up 13 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's pure field position to start the drive. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Back to throw. It's Jackson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's picked for a third time tonight.
come on.
No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Davis teaching his ass off for the floor. Oh my God, he's
Great
teaching.
job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Catch your breath after that one.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It escapes the sack. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Evans. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Back to your what?
Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. To the air, it's Jackson. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And the Seminoles come up to the line in a hurry-up. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A short completion at the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Noles will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Takes the handoff again. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Fires this one deep middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
My gosh, this was...
How does motherfucker get in the game? I'm ready.
Outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Pass complete and second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Bringing it back, it's Evans. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Trying to find some room. It's Wallace. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Aller. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made inside the 10. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Offense looking to throw the ball. Let's take a deep shot here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the same runner's got it again. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another touchdown. An old school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, who's set to boot this one away.
Well, I said when you done it, right?
From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A pop pass on a jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek.
Come on. Why you could have picked that off? That's all the guy got there.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling out, he'll make the throw. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush on the quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
She said, Mustard.
That's the end of the third quarter. Penn State 48, Florida State 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Let's go.
Looking downfield. It's Kromenhoek. And he fires the football to the right side. Catch made way down to the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. He's past the 30. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Did he? Any play?
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They pick up the first on the ground.
Let's go.
In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know
Come on,
what you
boy.
need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock.
Did you say
and get
stop?
that much closer to securing a victory.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the beatdown continues. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a
Get
great
your
job with
method
this
with his
offense
mouth.
with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Yeah.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight
Play it,
window.
big boy. Play it, big boy. Do that shit, big boy.
But an important takeaway for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
The offense starts with a short field. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And that run produces a decent gain. Coming up, second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball.
Touchdown, Penn State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. Got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. That's a bullet over the middle. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, that interception really is not costing the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Spotted at the 48.
Really good patience here from the back. And anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. The Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Now we run a draw play. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll test the right side here. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
How long is the daughter?
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Scanning the field. It's Kromenhoek. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They've dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback's out on the option. Pitch play to the back. Eludes a tackle. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. And the Knowles will crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in.
Oh, my God. Oh, come on. I know I'm winning, but come on. Don't cheat me. Don't cheat me like that.
Converting by this offense, and let's face it, at
You
this
just
point
set
in
me
the
up.
game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Now you're using the football. That's enough. Do it myself.